Hello world, it is Thursday, April 15th, and pretty sunny out. There's some clouds out. I think there's a chance of rain sometime today, but it's April, that's to be expected. But it is cool. I think it's not going to get out of the 40s today, so dress appropriately. The devotion for today is entitled Bedtime by Donna Shaper. Donna bases the devotion upon Ephesians chapter 6, verses 2 through 3, English Standard Version. Honor your father and mother, that it may be well with you, and you may live long on the land. And Donna writes, in many ways, there is very little difference between putting kids to bed at night as a parent or a grandparent. They resist. They need another drink of water. They have to go to the bathroom again. They bargain. One more story, just one more story. They can't stand the idea of separating from you or each other or the day, and so they rage against the dying of the light with all the cunning that they can muster. Both parents and grandparents can be equally good or bad at their jobs in the bedtime routine. Either can be accused by a child with the fire of a fundamentalist preacher of reading the story wrong. Either can be able to love and enjoy a child. Likewise, a child can be able to love or not in return at any given moment. Love is not a parent's or grandparent's projection on the child. Love is love is love. It means that you fundamentally enjoy the child as unconditionally as you know how to do. You are not unconditional all the time. Unconditionality has conditions when it comes to humans. Thank God for God. Thank God that God is more than uninterested in how good or bad we are. God honors us and lets us live really long in the land of bedtime and more. And Donna's prayer. You who are the best parent, parent us to parent well. Donna, this is actually an excerpt from a book that Donna wrote, Hard and Holy, Direct Devotions for Parenting, a collection of spiritual encouragement and practical solidarity and messy joy. So if you're a parent or even a grandparent, it might be a book worth getting. And yes, I hope we all think we or know that we do the best job that we can with what we have when we're raising our children and our grandchildren. We're not perfect. We're human beings too, and we're products of our upbringing and our culture and our society and even the lens we were born with, that we interpret the world with. Because that's why children coming from the same family can sometimes turn out so different. They have the same upbringing, same parents, same family, and yet they come out with completely different viewpoints as to what their childhoods were like. That's the filter we're born with. And sometimes it takes a lot of work to uncover that filter. And I think Donna's point in this devotion is a good one, in that thank goodness God is not like us. God keeps trying and never gives up loving us unconditionally. Even when we do some terrible, horrific things, God still loves us, and God wants us to do better and to live into who God really created us to be. There's a lot in that story and a lot more to think about. I hope you have a good day, and I will try to talk to you again tomorrow.